The first thing we want to do is cook, saute the onions and the garlic and the Kalamata olives, because this has to be cold when we stuff the salmon. No need to put any salt in there because the Kalamata olives are salty. We'll just put some pepper. Mix this up without making any noise. And there's my own chopped garlic that I put in oil, like a half a quart, put it in the freezer, and then I have it whenever I need it. Too lazy to buy a head of garlic every time. Peel them and then chop. Peel them and chop. Peel them and chop. So I buy the peeled garlic. No banging. This will only take a minute. And into this, put the white wine, dry white wine, and let this reduce a little, and then we'll throw in the cilantro. Then we're going to make a I'll show you later, and then bread the salmon. It should be pretty good. I was going to put more Kalamata olives in there, but you know what? It's not Kalamata olive stuffing. It's there to flavor. So this has to be just about completely dry. At this point, I'll just add the cilantro. Give it a stir. And take it off. I mean, there's so many different ways to season this. A million different ways. I'm just doing this because I have the items around, and I think they'll work together. And that takes care of that. Now let this cool. I'm going to make a pocket in the side here. So go straight in with the knife, not all the way, and just cut along. And that's it. Now you have a nice pocket there. And we will take half of the mix. This is enough for two. I don't know if I even can get half of it in there, but I will try. Half of the mix. Open it up. Try not to do any damage. Just push it in. Yeah, there we go. A little bit more. Now there's two ways to bread this, because I've done similar things, and what I do is you can take this, put it in the freezer, and allow it to freeze about halfway. Then when you're handling it into the flour, egg, and breadcrumb, it won't open up on you or anything, but I'm going to do it like this. Now let's put a little salt. Not too much because we have those Kalamata salty olives in there. And now turn it over. I'm using my knife because I don't feel like every time I touch the fish, I gotta wash my hands. So therefore we'll do it like that. And we'll go again on this side. Now we'll get the flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs. Now, you could stuff this any way you want. This is just seeing things that I have in the house, using them with a piece of salmon, and breading them with panko breadcrumbs and semi-deep frying them. I think they'll go. I think I have enough oil in the pan to deep fry them. Now, usually I don't use my fingers when I do this, but these are delicate. You don't want them to break or to open, so we lightly dust in flour. And the sides too, so the egg will get there. And now I won't use my finger. I'll turn that with a spatula. I don't want to wash my fingers again because I have eggs on them, and you don't want to have eggs, runny eggs in the breadcrumbs. And then just lift this up. Okay, 2 fingers are touching. Drop it in there. Get some of the breadcrumbs on top. Then you can pick it up to the other side. Pack it down nice. Get the sides. If it feels moist like it does, put some more. And there you go. This is what my mother used to do when she had leftover breadcrumbs and egg. Why throw it out? Make a little patty. Put the breadcrumbs into the egg, not the other way, because then it might be too stiff. And then you take this, you let it sit for 2 minutes, and what will happen is the breadcrumbs will absorb all the egg. It'll be nice and firm. And then we have a skillet. Put some olive oil in it. And I'll take this. I'll form a little pancake. And put it in the pan, and then I'll show you when it's done what it looks like. And what do we have here in this pan? Melting butter. Either leave it like this or go all the way brown. I'm going to drizzle that on top of the fish when it's time to serve. That's all you have to do. Melt it, cook it when you see light brown, shut off the fire, because it takes no time for that milk in there to burn and give you that beautiful brown, nutty flavor. Once I put the salmon in, I'm going to put my timer for 4 minutes. That's how long I think it should take. no longer. If I'm doing one piece at a time or two. One piece at a time. And boy, it shot up from 375 to 400 in like 10 seconds, so I'm lowering the flame. I'm taking this one out because it is so hot, and then putting this one in. The thermometer is reading 375. I don't need it in there any longer. Going to take that piece out in a few seconds. Well, this is less than 4 minutes. This is about 2.5 minutes. And what I'm going to do is cut into this so you see. There's a thick part right there. So I was right in the first place. Go for 3 minutes, and that should do it. And then we'll take our side of rice. And the last thing is to put the brown butter That was my timer. There's the plate. Finish it off with a little beurre noir. And a little bit of cilantro. And there you have it. Hope you enjoyed.